Humor is such a wonderful thing. It lets love in so easily. It is the lubricant of love. You shall serve as you love, for love and service are conjoined twins. Both complement each other. As you love, you will find it easier to serve. As you serve, you will find it easier to love. Serve like that is your only goal. Do not serve to gain reward or recognition, or even show others that you are serving. Serve silently and joyfully. By serving others, you realize that you are actually only serving yourself. By feeding the hungry, you are only satiating yourself. Serve till you don't even realize that you're serving anymore. But don't serve mechanically. Serve with intense love every time. Don't love or serve because it is your duty. It is nobody's duty to love or serve anybody. Remember, no one owes anyone anything. But love or serve because it is a great privilege, because you simply love it. Service without love, but out of duty, begets karma. Even if such karma is of the positive kind, it is still a weight to your soul. You must expend it. But service with intense love does not cause karma. Love washes away all the karma caused by service. Thus you will be free of dharma and karma. Love is a great intoxicant. Be drunk with it. Be naked in love. Be fearless and shameless in love. Once you are love-crazed, you will forget the meaning of the word fear. And when you are so totally deep in love and service, a sun will shine forth from your chest, and your skin will glow. And then, when selfless service has become entrenched in your being, and unconditional love such an addiction, it will be time to rise again, move on to greater heights. At the Anahata, the flooding of love and service had done a remarkable thing to your being. It has washed away all the dirt of your lower self. But still your being is heavy with love. It is still anchored to the earth in the relentless commerce of service. Even if you realize that in your every act you are ultimately loving and serving only yourself, there is still an intrinsic duality to love, the lover and the act of loving. The expansiveness of love has inflated your being to enormous proportions. It is now time to shrink to an atom. Go back to the central singularity of your being. Just as the body abruptly tapers from its widest at the upper torso to its narrowest at the neck, your Kundalini sheds all the residual karma and the accumulated relationships and enters the Vishuddha chakra, the chakra of purity. Here, all the fat is pared away, and your being emerges as a point of light. This chakra has often been represented as the chakra of communication. Although an activated Vishuddha chakra may enhance communication skills of the individual by making the person more creative and expressive in the arts and literature, it is misleading to term this chakra as the chakra of communication. Vishuddha chakra is primarily the chakra of purity and discrimination. It is a preparatory chakra to the higher Ajna chakra, the chakra of knowledge. To say that the function of the Vishuddha chakra is communication is like saying the function of a car is to seat people. Enhanced communication is merely an effect of an activated Vishuddha Chakra. And most often, this heightened creativity and communication can be a distraction, impeding the individual's further spiritual growth. Therefore, the true seeker turns his heightened communication skills inward rather than outward and retreats to silence. He is now in constant communion with the very core of his consciousness. When the Kundalini rises through the Vishuddha, the person's power of discrimination is also amplified. Having tasted the infinity of love at the Anahata, he now yearns to realize the infinitesimal truth therein. In silence, he dives into his own consciousness, and through discrimination, he filters out the unnecessary baggage that could only slow him. All bonds and relationships are severed before he starts his ascent past the Vishuddha. His consciousness is the primeval egg that occurred immediately after creation, the egg of pure duality. A momentous thing happens to the Kundalini at the Ajna Chakra, the chakra of knowledge. The Kundalini is one with the mutually opposing prana and apana energies. The Sushumna merges with the Pingala and the Ida channels that represent duality. The presiding deity of the Ajna Chakra is Ardhanarishwara, half man and half woman, fused in harmony. The seeker overcomes all physicality and is in the presence of the seeker's true sexless nature. The veil of duality is lifted and true knowledge shines forth. The knowledge of nothingness, the knowledge of neutrality. All remaining prejudices and identifications wither away in the brilliance of this knowledge. Time, space, good, bad, matter, energy, all these dualities are transcended. The last duality that the seeker overcomes is the seeker's own genderic identification. He or she is no longer he or she. Even among the illustrious souls of our history, few have reached this stage. They become beacons of this knowledge, radiating their brilliance through silent vibrations. And most of those who have ascended past the stage are actually unknown recluses. Some prominent souls have also been misunderstood due to their rather unusual behavior that was actually a consequence of their spiritual state. And as the non-dual Kundalini ascends further beyond the Ajna, the seeker begins to realize the vastness of this all-pervading nothingness. Finally, at the point of ascension, the Sahasrara, the seeker becomes this vast and limitless nothingness, this infinite nothingness. The seeker sees the entire universe as vibrations within himself or herself. All language, all modes of expression, all emotions, everything is replaced by a silent and timeless bliss. This is the flowering of the Sahasrara. This is ascension.